Hey everyone, it's Jason. I'm gonna do this is part one, first video for the new game Jetpack Joyride, based off the hit mobile app game. Um, it just came off a Kickstarter. We just got it recently. So I'm gonna do a video just kind of here. First one I'm gonna do is kind of explain the game. I'm gonna do another video showing off all the components for the base set, so if anyone wants to buy it, they can see what's in the base set. I'm going to do a third video showing off all the Kickstarter and expansion sets. I'm not sure how much of the expansions are actually ever going to be released. It might depend on how big of a success the game is. Just start off. I got my tiles all mixed up. So to start off, each player is given multiple tiles here, grid-based tiles, and they're going to have a number in the corner. There's a side one. They're all flips, double-sided, and they have different things in each area. So you'll get a level 1, a level 2, and each different sector is a different room. So you can tell them apart fairly quick because they all look different. A level 3. And a level 4. So the point of the game is to try and place these tiles on these blocks to get through all the 4 sectors, and then you score points. Here's a bunch of the different tiles. There are 5 different styles. So these are just laying in a pile in the middle of the table. So each player, what they will do, and I'm going to zoom back out a bit. So during your turn, so all players, how many people are playing, 1 to 4 players, each take turn. They don't take turns. You're all playing at the same time. So if I'm going, I can grab a tile, and then I can place it anywhere on the board. Your first tile, the very first tile you have to play. I'm going to grab this one first as a better example. The very first tile has to start with one of the tiles being off the board. That's where you're entering it, and then your tile has to place, and it cannot cover any of the lasers, which are in purple, or any of the missiles that are in purple. You gain more points if you cover up coins. There are other cards or gadgets and missions you get to get you various things. So let's just say I played this, then I can reach back over and I can grab another tile. So now I have to figure out so it has to connect to the end of that one, and I can't do this because it's going to hit this purple one. So this one wouldn't work. I can't do it that way. So I don't think this tile is going to work for me. Yep. So this tile is not going to work because I have to stay on the board. So what I have to do is put that back, and then I can grab a different tile. There we go, so that one worked. So I gained 1 coin, and I can keep going. If at any point you decide, oh, I don't want this tile, you have to pick it up, put it back in the pile, then grab a new one. And at the same time, all the other players are doing the same thing. But you can't just pick this up and hold it and be like, oh, I'm going to grab this, place this one here, then place this down. You have to put it back in. You know, you can remove as many tiles as you want. There are times you may accidentally cover one of the bad things. If it happens, it happens. Like, if you notice it and it's like the last tile, you have to take it off and put it back. You can't do it on purpose. But then what you're supposed to do is, because in that way, each player, because there are you get deducted points for that. So now, when I'm playing, I would have all 4 tiles sticking next to each other. So now as soon as I finish this, it went into the next one. So great, now I can grab another tile and go. So you can't play like this. You can't play off the tile. If I could play this one like that. And then we're going to use the final tile. Now I want to do is I want to get all of these extra coins. So this is the path that my Barry, the main character, is taking to get through there. And you keep playing until one person places their last tile off of the fourth thing. Then when it's done, everyone stops and you start calculating points. So it is a game of speed and quickness, because you don't want to spend forever digging through a pile looking for a specific one, a specific tile to play, because if you do that, you're only going to get like through a sector or two. But it's also not grab, slap, because then you're going to keep running and you're going to hit objects and stuff and you're not playing the game properly. But that's the basis of the game. It's just each person just plays and you're trying to do it. So you want to go at a decent speed but not rushing. And then you score points. And you get points for hitting coins. And then there are also other missions. So at the beginning of the game, you deal out 3 mission cards. This is for everybody to use. These are just some examples. So, for example, whichever player escapes the lab, they get 3 stars. Each star is a point. If you complete 3 sectors, so you get all the way through to the end of a sector, it's called completing it, you get 3 stars. And then this one, if you collect 5 coins in a sector, you get 3 stars, or 3 stars. So this might be where you might want, you can see these missions before the game starts. You can maybe kind of plan and say, like, oh, can I do this? Might want to take a little second longer looking for a piece to try and get these goals, because if you just rush and get to the end, you might get this 3 stars for this, but somebody else might only be through the 3rd section and might have gotten both of them and they would win. So getting to the end first doesn't necessarily make you the winner. So those are some various missions. And then there's also going to be some various gadgets that you can get. So after the first round, so you play through here, you play through the 4th tile when someone's done, then you score up your points. Then you play out, for the number of players, you play various gadgets, and then each person gets 1 gadget. So then at the end of round 2, you get another one. So when you enter into round 3, everyone will have 2 gadgets. The person that did the worst gets to pick their gadget first, the last person. So that way they have the advantage of picking what they want. They made the orange card ones are kind of for beginners, are a little bit easier to use, and the blue ones are a little bit trickier, but they usually reward more points. So if someone, for example, picked Turbo Boost, it would say before the run starts, place 2 tiles in your lab. So that would automatically give potentially the person in last place, if they picked this, 2 tile starting advantage. If someone picked Flying Pigs, so during the 2nd round, they get 3 stars for every 8 coins they collected. So on my current board, I only have 3 coins collected. So if I had this, I'd still have to try and collect 5 more in the next 3 rounds. Which, for example, if I grabbed this piece up here, that would get me 2 more. The problem is that means I'm going to have to go through this, I got scoot this over. So that'd be great because it would get me 2 more coins, but then I would have to go through this fence, and you lose 3 points for going through one of them. So that's why you're not supposed to do it. Like, you accidentally, you weren't paying attention, you did it, you lose 3 points. But here it's like I could see that, so I want to pick a different tile. Unless I could place this in a different direction. Nope. I don't think there's a way I can get to those. Probably not. Might be one of these tiles that can go, but I'm not going to go through it. And then, like the 3rd one they have here is you gain 1 star for every missile you near miss from the front. So a near miss is like this, for example, here. where I didn't go over it, but I went around it. So that's a near miss. They have some goals that are near missing lasers, some that are near missing other things. Sometimes you get points for near missing a coin, so these would be near missing coins. There's also scientists down here. There's effects that do a scientist. There are some that say you have to get from the top. You do stuff if you touch the top, stuff if you touch the bottom. So if it said if I touch the bottom, this should be touching the bottom. And you know that would be touching the top. So it's a pretty interesting game. There's all these different things you can do. There's expansions that add more things. Like I said, all the cards are double-sided. So you get various different things, and there's 4 of each card, I believe. Yep, there's 4 cards, there's 8 different sides. So you can mix and match. So the other thing that happens though is after you finish playing a round, you get to the end, you do your scoring. Everyone takes their 4 tiles here, their 4 sectors, and you pass that to the next player. So that way, if you're playing a 3-player game or a 4-player game, everyone's getting to use other people's tiles. It's not just like, oh, he got lucky and got a really great tile set or sectors, you know. So that way, everyone else gets to try it. So it kind of keeps it even and fair that way. So that's just a quick overview of Jetpack Joyride. There's a score pad that came with it. This is where you keep track of your coins and stars. So your coins plus your stars equal your total. You can write your final total at the bottom to keep track for everybody. This does have up to 6 players listed on here. This is because I have the party expansion, so I can actually have more players. Otherwise, you only have 4 tiles to begin with, so you wouldn't be able to play with more than 4 people. There are 50 of these tiles. There's kind of each different style. One of the expansions does add more tiles as well. There's a nice rule book here. I'm not going to actually sit here and go through it, but it shows all the different content and like how you should have it laid out. It gives good examples of rules, which is really nice. Some games don't. The other thing that is really cool, there's also a solo variant play. There's also with one of the deluxe boxes, which is from Kickstarter. You can get a giant book of solo puzzles, which I'll go over when I do that. And it also has again, for really helpful rules, goes through all the different mission cards and gadgets. So not only can you see what you're supposed to have, but it also gives you a little bit better description, because sometimes the words are kind of brief in there. So that's pretty cool. So that, again, is Jetpack Joyride. The other thing it does come with, every set, at least out of the Kickstarter, I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same for retail, is it came with a French version of the instructions and all the cards, because the game was made in France. So that's pretty cool too, I guess, if you want that. I have no use for them. So that was Jetpack Joyride. Check out the other videos if you want to see the components for the base set, and then the expansion video will be coming out too, which will show up all the expansion sets. See you later. Bye.